Good morning, everyone. It's June 6th, a Wednesday morning, cool morning in the Ozarks. Grabbed my cup of coffee and had to step back inside off the pavement. It was kind of cold on the feet. The morning temperatures, though, when you look at it, are not all that unreasonable for this time of year. It's just we've had a warm spell. Here's the 7 a.m. temperatures. There's a pocket of upper 50s still in the Ozarks right there. But at the individual reporting stations, the only upper 50s that are showing up are around Camdenton and Ozarks, both in the upper 50s, but Fort Leonard Wood 61, and Springfield's temperature there is 63 degrees. And zooming out a little bit, you can see the cool air center is up in Illinois. That's where the temperatures are consistently cooler, with a shade of green there indicating 50s. And the warmer stuff has headed on down south of the Red River Valley there in Oklahoma and Texas and into northern Louisiana. So a cool morning for all of us. Let's change gears here and take a look at the morning satellite. This is the water vapor, and what it shows basically is some high clouds streaking in from the northwest, but this is still a very dry pattern for us. I'll put that into motion for you so you can see the flow of things. The only shower and thunderstorm activity showing up is in Texas at this hour, and you can see that's the higher, colder tops of these clouds down here around Lubbock. But I don't see any precipitation systems really heading for us at all over the next couple. What I'll do is I'll put the overlay on here and show you the wind fields aloft. This is the 500 millibar flow, and it's actually pretty good at finding little disturbances in the atmosphere, and as I've said before, the flow is generally considered to be going along these channels like this, and that is what we're looking at here this morning. But there's no disturbances really that I can see, and the only thing that could happen is this could eventually undercut this ridge of high pressure here, but I don't think that's really going to happen, but we'll keep an eye on it. But generally speaking, it's a pretty nice pattern of weather for us. Here's a look at the temperature plots over the next couple of days. The temperatures are remarkably consistent here for the next couple of days, with the model projections here and here for high temperatures averaging right around 80 degrees. Even getting into Friday, it doesn't heat up all that much right away, but it does eventually. In fact, if we look at the longer range projections, the cool mornings are showing up, and it's getting hot again. This is the weekend time frame right here. This is Saturday afternoons. This is Sunday afternoons. Here's Monday. But there is a front that's forecast to come in here at some point, and it's going to make a difference here eventually. In fact, it brings us our next rain chance, which is showing up here. Computer models in somewhat of a disagreement as to exactly when that will arrive, but some of them begin it as early as Sunday evening, which would be in this time frame, and then run the projections up through Monday as well. And in fact, one thing we can look at too is the long-range projections here. This is a model that we look at quite a bit, and I can just step you through this so you can see the green, which is precipitation accumulation, is pretty much staying away from the Ozarks. That stuff in Texas that I was talking about stays in Oklahoma, at least for now. And the next sign of is right in here. This is getting into Sunday evening and Monday right in there. See the blue showing up, a little thunderstorm line probably. But that front, even when it comes through, is not a really decisively cool front. It kind of hangs up in the Ozarks. And that's the next best rain chance early next week, I believe. Otherwise, until then, enjoy the great weather.